Today we launched to observe Comet Ison, which is a dynamically new comet. First time it's come through the central part of the solar system. It's on a trajectory which is unbound with respect to the sun, and it's not expected to return, unless of course it vaporizes as it goes around the sun. The instrument we were flying today was FORTIS, which stands for Far Ultraviolet Off-Roland Circle Telescope for Imaging and Spectroscopy. So we call it a spectrotelescope. It likes to take images, or it's designed to take images and provide spectra of up to 43 different regions within the comet. It's a visitor from the outer regions of the solar system, way beyond Pluto. It comes from the Oort cloud, and by dynamically new we mean that the eccentricity of the orbit is greater than 1. Well, what we're interested in dynamically new comets is just their volatile content. So we're interested in making measurements of the water vapor and comparing it to other measurements of other volatiles. We got a good measurement of the hydrogen coming off the comet today, which comes from dissociation of water. So it provides a baseline for all other measurements which will be ratioed with respect to the water vapor rate. We can take images and then we can break up the light into its spectral components and figure out what the comet's made of by its fingerprint. Yeah, it's the comets from the outside of the solar system appear to have a different composition than comets on the inner part of the solar system. This one in particular seems not have very much dust associated with it. Dust is solid particles like a refractory material, silicon, that sort of thing. And then it seems to be mostly gas rich. So lots of things like hydrogen and carbon. We consider carbon a volatile, oxygen, that sort of thing. Okay. Yeah, we received data in real time, and we've done a preliminary assessment. Things look pretty good. We got most of our comprehensive success criteria and all of our minimum success criteria, so we're pretty happy. Well, this comet was discovered in the last half of September in 2012, and people have been tracking it ever since. So we got word from the Comet network, as it were. A lot of people the professionals that like to study comets and the amateurs who've done a wonderful job in providing extremely beautiful images of this comet as it drives towards the sun. It's more origin of the solar system stuff. We're interested in finding out whether or not the Oort cloud comets really are representative of the primordial cloud out of which the solar system was born. Well, White Sands Missile Range is the go-to place for sounding rocket missions that are looking at astronomical bodies. We like this range because we can recover our telescopes. We put a lot of investment into it, as opposed to, say, someplace like Wallops Island where you shoot out over the water and recovery is not guaranteed. I've always gotten my payloads back, maybe not exactly in one piece, but I've always gotten them back to rebuild them and fly them again. Oh, it's incalculable. It's a one-of-a-kind item, but you know, I get money from NASA to put these things together. It's a collaborative process between NASA and JHU, and we're happy that we can write good proposals that our peers like, and they keep funding us to do this work. Well, I don't have to rebuild it every time, so I can, the reflight costs are, once we have it all built, I don't have to put a whole lot of money into maintaining the instrument. It's in pretty good shape. What we're doing when we refly is we constantly find how we can tweak it and try to make it better. So that's what we put most of our effort into. The raison d'etre for the sounding rocket program is to develop new science thrusts by the use of new technologies that basically are enabled by new technologies. We have 4 different technologies that we're trying to develop, and also to provide training for the next generation of space sciences. I have 2 graduate students, a senior and a junior. The senior is actually no longer a graduate student. He just last May had his first, well, third flight. He was on his 3rd flight, and he went ahead and defended his thesis successfully about a month later. Okay. We're very happy that White Sands Missile Range could host us. We're very pleased with the program out here, and I want to say hi to all my friends and family, and thank my wife for supporting us, and all the families that support everybody who comes out here. It's a large sacrifice, and couldn't do it without them, and I'm very appreciative.